definitely. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Well, now.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru. But could it really be that simple? Are we sure he's not planning something? What's the matter?
He saw us.
I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch. Keep dreaming.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I was responding to very important messages. Basically just was talking to a friend of Zach's, a specific friend who didn't want their old Switch anymore and decided to send it off to me, so they wanted their account, and so I had to help them get that sorted. Actually, I didn't really do anything. I was supposed to get into a call with them, but I'm not able to since I'm doing this. But luckily he was able to get his stuff sorted together. That's good. I was also not even going to show the entire fight with these Fatui, but they started having dialogue, so... Glad that was easy to sort through. So I will see. I'll see what repercussions
You've been
that had on
someone's
my
lapdog for so
Switch
long that
later.
you don't know anything else now.
Don't go talking to these people, Dia. They work with the doctor, they work with the magic, and their brains are all probably screwed up anyway.
Prepare to be blown away.
And a random fun guy really decided to get in on the fun. Alright, dickhead.
Phantasmagoria. Go and splash.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it. Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? She's just sleeping.
Well, how is she?
Everything's fine. She's sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
Here comes Scaradouche.
So, you think this is over?
That voice. The Balladeer?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
Paimon can't see him? So is he a spirit? A ghost? Wait. Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
Paimon, please stay quiet for now.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
The Academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you something.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual. Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But, are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct, and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the new Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely, with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Ah! Paimon hears thunder!
Thunder? Could it be the Balladeer?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
I didn't expect that either. He's become milder, but somehow even more deranged.
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be. Is the Balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather?
That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
God, I fucking hate the Balladeer so much. Props to his voice actor. The voice actor really makes me just hate that bastard. Like, so fucking much.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated?
Like, bro, I don't give a shit. Oh no, Tainari got hit with the thunder. But man, I'm just gonna keep continuing. I don't give a shit about Scaradouche, okay? Keep talking about me. You're fucking... That follower, she either is just completely stupid and crazy, or he's made her that way. Anyway, Tainari and Dia are over there.
Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wound. I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I might have triggered the thunder and lightning.
It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but I want to tell you something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
I feel bad that Tainari's gotta deal with this bullshit. What? Another reason for me to hate Scaradouche. Don't need to hurt the poor Tainari.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness is connected to the Balladeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claims that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm not really sure.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
Well, that's just because Scaradouche just thinks he's a god.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
I wouldn't complain.
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yes, please do get some rest.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
I'm surprised we really can't just go walk in there and everything will just be fucking fine. Hey! He's sitting on it. I forgot the robot's name, but he's sitting on the robot friend. Man, if you didn't do the side quest, the story quest, this wouldn't have happened.
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me. My wound isn't going to get in the way. Oh. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
Man, Tainari is like the only character in the game who's had to deal with like just pain for a while. The characters we've heard go through pain the most was like only the Traveler. And I think that Sarah did better sounding like she was in pain than Zack did. Now, I want to do this in a specific way, so during a certain time, just in case saving Nihida ends up changing things severely somehow, I want to make sure I do everything else that is possible. Everything else that's possible in some sense. Because the little robot friend showing up and Tainari sitting on it when he was injured just showed that those do have an effect on the story, at least a tiny bit, even though it wasn't there in dialogue. Anyway, co-op mode would have shut off if something serious was to have happened anyway.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Let's go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari is already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Alright. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile as her payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Let me think.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
We'll have Niwu do it now.
It's Niwu! Hey everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well. That's right. I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yeah. Tomorrow, we are going to save a god.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right, so... just get a good night's sleep, everyone.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Uh-huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow. Okay, so I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now. Yep, good night everyone!
Victory Road, of course. Well, I will not be waiting until the next day, since this is where everything goes down. So, we might as well as actually just jump into the side quest for Cyno. How much time do I have? I have plenty of time at the moment until I'm needing to do that. there is literally nothing in the game that I can do to try and stall for time. And I don't think we're close to 30 minutes. So the easiest thing I can do is shove a side quest in here. Or shove part of a side quest in here. Which is, of course, a side quest that would be picked up from here. Man, my side quests in that Teapot Chat episode are just going to be not in the specific timeline of when they were done. Man, I'm gonna try and do Sino's quest, and then it's like just gonna stop because it's just gonna stop because I'm not in the time will have come around. The clouds are like picture frames in the sky. If I had wisdom to rival the gods, could I too draw pictures in the sky? Hello? No, I doubt it. The heavens are above the gods, and the stars are above the heavens. Nothing is truly omnipotent. I thought you were the side quest. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Come, friend, would you like to hear about the Eremites? Oh, come on, just listen up a bit. Listen a bit. The Eremites is a good company to be a part of. We're free. We're united, friendly too. And if you join up with us, you'll get the chance to fleece those trees. You know what? Maybe he doesn't need this deep voice. Not every fucking mercenary needs the deep voice. And if you join with us, you'll get the chance to fleece those tree dwellers of their fat wallets. The Academy's researchers are a rich lot, and they're not ones to default on their payments either. Yeah, I'm already in the Adventurers Guild. You're with the Adventurers Guild? I mean, that's no obstacle, is it? Come on, everyone's got a side hustle nowadays. And it's not like adventurers and mercenaries are really that different. You get what I mean. I think they're pretty different. Why the fuck does the desert make my PS4 want to explode? Well, we've got good food here too. Meat and fish are regulars on the menu. And if you're lucky, you might even get to meet Diha, the Flame Mane. Now I, calm down and get some water. Sorry, I, spoke a little too much there. I haven't had anyone listen to my pitch for a while now, so I got a little excited. Still, are you really not going to consider joining us? Not at the moment. Alright, if you say so. Are you always here recruiting people? Yeah, I mean, it is my job after all. Nowadays, able hands are in short supply everywhere. And nowhere is that shortage more accurate than the mercenary industry. Well, I guess I can just tell you. We've got people, that's for sure, but our line of work is very dangerous. Things like escorting people are on the easier side. It's just tiring, at most. But if your work involves researchers, then it's like putting your head on the block. You'll be blessed to come back in one piece. After coming back from these missions, most of our members here are taking at least 10 days off or a month. So we always need people to fill in those gaps. Samara's a big place with a lot of researchers, so we've got new work coming in every day. We're basically working around the clock at this point. So yeah, we need to get some new people, or we're going to buckle under the load. In that case, have you managed to find anyone who's on board? You mean here in this village? Nope. Not a one. Actually, I should correct myself. It's more that the people I'd love to have join us just don't want to, and I wouldn't take those who want to join. If you don't believe me, why don't we take a quick walk about together? Who knows, you might just be convinced by the time we're done. Kidding, I know you said you didn't want to join. I won't force you. Just like, some company while I have a little walk. I can go with you, no problem. Thanks a lot. Let me see. Let's go look for Sani first. She's usually free in the day, but at night, well, she's usually busy having important discussions with Jabari. well, I gotta wait for a specific time of day. Maybe I don't want that. You know what? How about this? I'm going to stop the video clip. If it is enough, then this is where the video ends. If it's not, then I guess I'll try doing the side quest some more. I just really want to get this quest with Sino out of the way, and even then I think I might be done after I complete his quest. As long as I can complete his story quest, then I'll say I did a good amount of stuff today. And if I squeeze in the side quest, that would be cool too. She looks like she's contemplating it. You sure you want to jump from there?